Hi, it's Carol. I've missed seeing you, and I'm glad to see you now, even if it's on this tape. But I am looking forward to seeing you at a Messy Church Zoom. We're going to talk about Moses. Do you know the story of Moses? Moses lived a very long time ago. He's one of the very first stories in the Bible. Moses was born and raised in Egypt, even though his family was Jewish. The Jewish people were all made to work very, very hard by the Egyptians. And so Moses found life very difficult. This is Moses. I wonder what he was like. One day he was out tending to his sheep and he came up to a bush. And the bush was all on fire, even though it didn't seem to be burning up. And Moses heard a voice, and the voice said, "Moses, Moses." And Moses looked around. And there was no one else there. And he listened again, and the voice said, "Moses, Moses." And so Moses came a little bit closer to the bush, and he said, "Here I am. I'm listening." And the voice of God came from the bush and said, "Moses, take off your shoes, for you are standing on holy ground." So Moses took off his shoes and said to the bush and to the air and to everything around, "What do you want from me, God?" And God said, "I want you to go and see Pharaoh, who is the king, and tell Pharaoh that he's being very mean to all of the Jewish people and he should let them all go." And Moses said, "That's not for me. That's not for me. I can't do that." And God said, "It is for you, Moses, and I promise to be with you." And so Moses went away knowing that he had to do what God had asked him to do. And so Moses traveled to the land of the Pharaoh. And as he came to the land of the Pharaoh, there was the Pharaoh's palace, and there was the Pharaoh. Oops, our poor Pharaoh. Maybe our Pharaoh would like to stand up here. That's where our Pharaoh is. And so Moses came to Pharaoh and said, "God has told me to tell you to let all the Jewish people go." And Pharaoh looked down at Moses and laughed and said, "I'm not going to let those people go. Those people do good work. I'm not letting all those people go." And Moses said, "But God has told me to tell you that bad things will happen if you do not let all the people go." And Pharaoh said, "Away with you. Away with you. I am not letting the people go." And bad things happened. And Moses went back and said the same things. "Let my people go." Pharaoh said no. Moses went away. Bad things happened. Moses came back. Moses said, "Let my people go." Pharaoh said no. It happened 7 times. And then on the 7th time, Moses said, "We are leaving." And Pharaoh said, "I will have my soldiers chase you if you leave." And so Moses left. Moses started to lead all of the people. And they started to go farther and farther and farther. And then they came to a mighty, mighty river. It was the Red Sea. It wasn't just a river, it was a whole sea. And Moses stood at the edge of the sea with all of the people behind him and all of the soldiers chasing behind them. And he raised his staff right here, and he brought it down. And God was with him. And what happens next in the story will be part of what we do at Messy Church. So remember where we are right now. And let's think about what life was like for Moses stepping into the unknown. Let's think about what it was like for all of the people. Let's think about what it was in that day, in that time. There are a whole bunch of crafts for you to do. Have fun doing them, and come back on Tuesday, October the 6th at 6:10 in the evening, right after dinner, and we'll finish the story, we'll look at the crafts, and we'll do something else. It's good to see you. I look forward to seeing you.